Oh, yeah. Is this thing on? Oh, that's great. I was worried it might not be on, but it is. So everybody's safe and we get to do a show. Okay. Rest in peace, JoBo. They used to do a bit called Funk Dat, and that is where I got the Funk Dats that I begin my show with. So let's do it right now for JoBo. Question out there to God. Why did you have to take JoBo from us? He's literally on the Mount Rushmore of Chicago radio. Man, Funk Dat. Rest in peace, JoBo.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
From cigars, buy more clothes. You've lost your mind.
Marge McDouche.
Challenge. Another bite. Ready, Puff Eddie. On line number 4, this is a psycho shower.
Oh, soap on a roll. Hey, I dropped it. All the hoes in this house. Hey, I got the soap. Hey, soap on the rope. Hey, come on, bend over, girl. Oh, God damn, that is cold. Oh, did you do that for the Eddie and JoBo? I'ma kick your ass. You, wait till I get out of here.
We have some sad news to tell you about from the radio world. Chicago radio icon Joe Colborn, better known to listeners as JoBo Bohannon from the duo Eddie and JoBo, has died. B96 shared images of Colborn calling him a legend who helped make the station what it is today. He started hosting the popular B96 morning show with his radio partner Eddie Volkman in 1986. Colborn's cause of death has not yet been revealed. He was 70 years old.
Oh, my God. You know when you find out that one of your heroes dies and you always remember where you were? Like when Kobe Bryant died, I was on air in Tampa in 2020. This is definitely the first time I've been sad about a person that doesn't know I exist since then. Now, me and Eddie are friends, and we'll get to that later, but I'm going to describe the parasocial relationship I had with Eddie and JoBo, which ended up becoming a relationship with Eddie. So in 2003 and 4, I had a Game Boy, or I would have a portable like little DVD player, and we would drive from the suburbs to the city of Chicago to see my grandpa. And back then, before every billboard in Chicago was Bald Brian Urlacher, billboards were to promote radio shows. Eric and Kathy, Madhouse Morning Madhouse, Jonathan Brandmeier, Eddie and JoBo. And I always begged my parents to take the highway so I could see the billboards. So I just found billboards fascinating, because this is pre-social media where, like, you know, you don't really have much to do. I saw this billboard for this radio show called Eddie and JoBo. And Eddie had his little smirk he always has, and his little chain around his neck. And then JoBo had this pose where his mouth is like wide open. And I've actually kind of emulated that pose over the years because of that billboard. And I remember it said Eddie and JoBo. It said, wake up with Eddie and JoBo, go to bed with Styles and Roman. So I did exactly that. And if you have kids that believe in Santa Claus, skip over 30 seconds. But Styles and Roman, the night show, is the reason why I found out in 5th grade, a little late, that Santa Claus was fake. But I listened to Eddie and JoBo. Now, they were on air from 1986 to 2008, and they were unjustly brought off air. It was the recession. Companies were freaking out. But to be honest, I forgive B96. Whenever I'm in town, I listen. So I like how they're doing the throwbacks, mixing with the new songs. But the way that B96 got rid of Eddie and JoBo could not have been stupider. Eddie and JoBo was this radio show that to me felt like Friends. Growing up, I didn't have any friends. No one really liked me, kind of the same way. And I had a portable CD player that had a radio. And I would go back between Madhouse Morning Madhouse and Eddie and JoBo on B96. And what was so brilliant about Eddie and JoBo was the fact that if you listen to shows like The Joe Show on FLZ or other radio shows on iHeart, all the prank calls, all the wacky bits are fake. But Eddie had a Marge McDouche character, and Eddie also had a character, Mrs. Pillafuff. And they would do prank calls. Mrs. Pillafuff, or was it Marge McDouche? Mrs. Pillafuff was a soccer mom who was mad that her kid couldn't get tickets to see The Instincts. And then Marge McDouche was a woman who would call, and it was the whole War of the Roses. Oh, I think my husband's cheating on me. Who do the flowers go to? And it's been very surreal. You know what I mean?
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and JoBo radio show, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
And growing up, I could not stand going to school. Everybody made fun of me. And there were times, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that I would pretend to be sick just so that I could listen to Eddie and JoBo and Erica all morning long.
Oh, this is April Pillafuff, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and Hoppe Hour. I hope he can make my daughter happy. She needs tickets to see The Instincts, and I'll have to talk to his manager. I was the original Karen, and I can't believe it.
I think what was so perfect about the Eddie and JoBo show was that you felt like you were hanging out with friends. And the thing is, I grew up in a different era. I was born in 93, so when I was listening to them from about 04 to November 08 when they went off air, I remember exactly where I was. I was in North Carolina when I found out. It felt like my friends were taken from me. Now, Jay and Julian, the show that replaced them, was an okay show. It was fine, whatever. Then they put in Drex. But it was like a part of me was ripped. Because every morning, it was like, I was reading online, a lot of the older listeners were saying that they would talk about what happened on the show in school. For me in middle school, this is when the iPod was coming out. So when cell phones were coming out, you had PSP, Nintendo DSs. So I was like one of the remaining millennials that listened to the radio. So to me, the Eddie and JoBo show was more of a bond that I was having with my dad in the car. Like there was one time I was late to class because there was this prank call that was so epic. And every time I hear Stick With You by Pussycat Dolls, I think about bonding with my dad in the car. So for me, it was more of a bond that I had with them. more than, let's say, communicating with friends. Because by that point, there was a lot more competition. But I am absolutely, positively so sad about this.
Hi there. This is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and JoBo radio show. Now, I'm just looking at this fine young man, Ryan Hoppe, and listening to Happy Hour. You know, he'd be even better if he'd get this old broad a mimosa.
Now, if you want to hear a little bit of some Eddie and JoBo audio, the greatest top 40 radio show, and the Fred show's up there as well in Chicago, of all time. Here is Mrs. Pilifup searching for NSYNC tickets in the prime of NSYNC.
Just walked in.
Oh.
From Glendale Heights, it's April Pilifup. April.
Oh, it's Nestle's Crunch Time.
Well, no, what do you mean? You mean Crunch Time?
Whatever. I can't believe it. The Instincts are here on Sunday, and I still don't have tickets for my daughter.
Mrs. Pilifup, it's NSYNC.
Whatever. I have to get tickets, or she won't be popular.
Well, Mrs. Pilifup, we have better than front row. This morning, just after 8 o'clock, Eddie and I are going to give away. These are tickets to NSYNC, and you get to get on stage with the band. Better than front row. But you have to call in to win, Mrs. Pilifup. You know what I do?
What would I do on stage? The Watusi?
The Watusi?
It's a dance.
Never heard of it, Mrs. Pilifup.
Okay.
Listen, I have a list here of ticket brokers. These are from the suburbs. They're from this morning Sun-Times.
Okay.
Would you like to? You want to call one, see if you can buy tickets?
Okay, they have them for sale?
For sale.
Oh, then I can get them for my daughter.
There you go.
Okay, call it.
Oh, we got a ring. Good luck, Mrs. Pilifup.
Tickets.
Oh, I was calling to get some tickets.
Tickets for what?
I need tickets for my daughter for the Instincts concert.
Okay, you're running kind of late, lady. You understand that it's sold out.
Well, I know that. That's why they said I had to call one of these broken places.
Well, let me tell you my situation. I've got 2 in the 14th row, outstanding seats.
Oh, good. I want to get them for my daughter. I'll take her myself.
Wait a minute, though. I have already a standing offer from a lady in Northbrook who is willing to pay $1,000 a piece for these 2 tickets.
$1,000?
Can you?
I don't have that kind of money.
Well, then I'm sorry. I'm afraid you're going to be out of luck. You're running
$1,000? They only cost $40 or $50 or something like that is when they first went on sale.
I've got these 2, and you're going to have to beat $1,000 because I've committed to the...
But I couldn't get to the Dominics to get in line that day because my daughter had soccer practice.
Well, you're a bit late. In fact, I think you're just a bit late on a lot of things.
Well, I can't believe it. I don't have $1,000.
You come in with more than $1,000 and it's cash. You have to be in before noon today.
Well, maybe I could write a check. Maybe post-date it for a little while. I can't disappoint my daughter.
No, you better go down the street to one of those payday places if you want to write a late check.
Well, I can't believe it. My daughter's going to be upset and then she won't be popular at school.
I just told you what the arrangements are. If you want to beat $1,000 cash...
Well, that's ridiculous. I'm going to have to talk to your manager.
I am the manager.
Well, that's ridiculous.
It may be ridiculous, but I've already
That's so overblown. I mean, it seems like you'll get rich off of this.
Lady, as I said, you were too late. I think you may have been too late at the handout of brains.
Well, I can't believe... Oh, hello. This is Mrs. Pilifup from B96. Nobody can answer the phone right now, but leave a message and we'll return your call. Unless it's Mr. Stranger Danger for my daughter. Oh! And if it's Freddie and Blojo calling, my daughter needs tickets to see the Instincts. Okay, bye.
All right, we got on line number 4. This is a psycho shower. If you're new to the show, this is where you actually splash somebody that has trouble waking up. They're in a hot, bubbly shower this morning.
They're just lathering up in there thinking, oh, how toasty. You come in with this obnoxious, freezing, ice-cold bucket of water and splash the unsuspecting victim.
It's called a reality check. Psycho shower. Marvish.
Hello?
Eddie and JoBo.
Hi.
Who's in the shower?
My sister.
How old is she?
She's 12 years old.
Oh, God. You want to go in and get her with a psycho shower?
Yeah.
All right, you got the water ready?
Yeah, I have it right here.
Put your hand in and agitate it a little bit. Okay. Tiptoe in. Make casual conversation. We get a reaction. You get a prize.
What are you doing? Are you dropping me off to school? Okay, can I come in first? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll drop you off to school. Okay.
folks.
You're on with B96, Tammy.
Listen how mellow she is.
Oh, okay. Just sorry, you guys.
Sounds like The Exorcist.
I'm like, you're on B96. She goes, I don't give a shit. You
Oh, yeah, we heard it the first time. We know that word very well.
So that was what I listened to every morning in Chicago. And they had this segment called the 620 Crime Report. And it so happened every day my alarm would get up. If I was energetic, I would get up at 6 a.m. and lay in the bathtub and have B96 on. Or unfortunately, Rover or Jonathan Brandmeier or not. I would never have Mancow on in front of my dad, but I would be taking a bath. And my dad would be making me coffee, and they were always doing the 620 Crime Report. And it was all these wacky crimes that happened in the weird parts of Illinois. Because everybody talks about Florida being crazy. No, it talks about good old Illinois being crazy. And they also did this segment called To Catch a Freak, which remember like in 07, 08, the phenomenon of the back pages, which was justly named in Craigslist, where there was a lot of like shenanigans going on. Well, they would leave a phone number and they would have Erica Cobb, who was a part of Eddie, JoBo, and Erica. They would have her pretend to be a girl that was on there, and it was absolutely great. I'm going to read a little bit of the message that Eddie left. I didn't know JoBo, but I'm very tight with Eddie, and he's had my back and been a reference for jobs. So I'm kind of an emotional mess about JoBo, but I cannot imagine Eddie, who had a career with JoBo, who's been friends with him for 40 years. I can't imagine where he's at right now. But he made a post just now with a picture of him and JoBo and said, I'm not sure where to begin. I know how it began. In 1986, I was hired from KITS in San Francisco to do the morning show on B96. As a kid growing up in suburban Glenview, returning to my hometown was a dream come true. I was immediately amazed at the incredible energy, style, and people skills of B96 nighttime personality JoBo. I have always been funny, but in the cutthroat world of Chicago morning radio, I needed more because I was going up against legends like Brandmeier, Robert Murphy, Paul Barsky, and others, and I wasn't cutting through. After a couple of years, our program director, the late Buddy Scott, came to me in late 1988 and asked, how would you feel about working with JoBo? I think he really thought my ego would be damaged, but I lit up and said, absolutely. This partnership instantly flourished because, as JoBo would say, we each did what the other can't. It is important to recognize the greatness of our news director and crucial part of the show, Karen Hand, the original Queen Bee, who is often the voice of sanity and the guard rails for sometimes out-of-control boys. JoBo and I had to adapt to each other. For instance, I did a lot of character voices, and in my previous jobs, I was painstakingly their half and then talked to myself, much like the brilliant Kevin Matthews did with Jim Shorts. Unfortunately, JoBo did not do well with scripts as we adapted the basic concepts of the skit. And because of that, we developed what I considered some of the best ad-lib improv skills radio ever. JoBo understood gut, human desires, interested impulses. He never wasted a break. When we opened the mic, magic always exploded through the airwaves. He had the competitive nature of Michael Jordan and sweated the ratings like his life depended on it. And in radio, it often does, figuratively. There was a saying in radio a while back, you're nobody until you get sued. Well, that happened a few times because JoBo loved to push the envelopes. Sometimes off the table. We were in our 20s when we started, and everybody matures and adapts. The rest of it is on Eddie's website, but man, really makes you think about your mortality. Like, I cried a little bit this morning because it's like, I know Eddie very well. I went to the B96 reunion party in Portage, Indiana in May, which was crazy. I am going to post this podcast cover. The picture, they were at a mall. They did United Auto Insurance. It was a local insurance company, and they did an appearance for United Auto Insurance in 2013, and I drove an hour just to see Eddie and JoBo. Let me see if I can get one of their commercials. This is them at Water Tower Park for United Auto Insurance.
It's Eddie and JoBo in Water Tower Park for United Auto Insurance. So, Eddie, how did the water towers survive the Great Chicago Fire?
Probably great insurance, like United Auto Insurance.
What? Eddie, you're making this stuff up.
United Auto Insurance. 77302-5000. We've got you covered. Chicago.
UAI will help you find top quality insurance at the lowest possible rates.
Get a free quote in minutes. Just call or click today.
What a bunch of pipes on that guy, man. Freaking JoBo, the best voice ever. The thing, too, is they recently came up with this commercial like 2 days ago. It's Mr. Submarine, which is a place to get like good subs in Illinois. Mm-hmm. And here is Eddie ordering. This is from like 2 weeks ago.
Hey, you're Eddie from Eddie and JoBo.
Yes, I am. What do you want? Hang on a second. JoBo, what do I want? Oh, great. I'd like a corned beef sub, please.
Eddie and JoBo are so close, they call each other when they're ordering subs.
Now, this has been an all over the place segment, but it's how I feel, man. You got to remember, growing up without internet, I didn't have any friends. Growing up without TV until 2006, all I had was the radio in my room. And Eddie and JoBo were my friends. And I have a cough right now. It makes perfect sense because I used to pretend to be sick to stay home and listen to them. So I'm going to go to break and play one of the songs I used to play on B96 to kind of get the feel of the Eddie and JoBo show. Rest in peace, JoBo.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to play V with GLC. The name of the song is Herda. Eddie and JoBo used to play that in like 2006. But in honor of the great era of B96, I want to play you a commercial. There was something called the B96 After Party, which was a mix show. And I taped it every weekend from 06 to 08. And the B90, because I think I'm the last millennial to tape things with a cassette tape. And I found this commercial, and people were looking for it forever online. And we're going to pretend like we're on B96 in 06, because I dreamed of doing a show like Eddie and JoBo.
Man said, what? You're celebrating the new year? Grand Poobah, you're still celebrating? Oh, with incredible deals on every new 06 and 07 Mitsubishi, including the all-new 07 Outlander. That's outselling, outpricing, outseating, out everything the competition. Plus, there's 0% financing on new 06 and 07 Mitsubishis, or cashback from $1,000 to $6,000 to qualified buyers. That is something to toot your horn about. Max Madsen, you might be mad in bed, but you're not crazy.
He's bad, but you'll be glad when you meet Max Madsen. He's mad, he's bad, Max Madsen.
Max Madsen Mitsubishi in Downers Grove, Countryside, and Aurora. Shop online at maxmadsen.com. Mitsubishi Motors, driven to thrill.
Y'all now in tune with something beautiful right here. Something epic. This official. Matthias, let's make it. Look, I'm being a nice guy. I leave that to them dudes that shoot hoops. I'd rather roll through in a new coupe with chicks that get 200 to do shoots. Rolling rolling a shooby doobie while we listen to smooth grooves. Dude, I tried to told you I'm hot like magma and keep them in. I'm stashed up in the Dodge Magnum near the stash of the Magnums. Never know which one I'ma use. Right there, I got a couple people confused. Cause I never lose, and I never snooze. Pop shit, then I pop this shit, knock you out of your shoes. I shut down crews and rock tailor-made suits and Louis shoes. It's hard to do what I do. Stunning like Evil Knievel, keep a watch face see-through. I do this for my people, selling through they screen though. My mom said I was a walking felony, cause I kept 16s in the closet like Kelly. Shot with the sellers. Dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. Cause my dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. Nah, dog, I'm not a mad rapper. I'm a disgruntled MC, and I teach you dudes about tussling with me. Truth is, I hate these marks. I should pull this jammy and spark and leave these rappers handicap park. And when you see your boy out, bow down or kiss the ring. With a crew about myself, I ain't worried about a thing. This is Shot City, man. Where the f you from? And your chick can't go if she ain't gobbling. My partner Supreme told me flows hard on these monkeys. I hit pro gyms and told them make my wrist chunky. Chain hung like donkey. And for them dudes who want it, nickname beautiful, keep them breasts on me. Homie, I'm funky like woo. Leg shots to let you know that I'm serious. When them blocks get hot, I'm in the streets bare chested. I got money invested. These detested. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them.
I'm serious in this mother. This ain't the young and restless. You could say the drama life support boy. Put your life on pause like a comma. When you cutting corners and you stacking money, music and turn comedians, man, they get to acting funny. I know the MCs, the real MCs. Shamo same boo, man, them was shopping with me. Get a pumpkin head in front of your little daughter. You a broke pop machine, you out of order. I'ma come and get you. Don't make me hit you with shells like a snail or an armadillo. Watch your blue lights with the blue film. Slice it, make him look like he got gills. This ain't artificial, man, this shit real. Throw him in Lake Michigan and hope the nigga can't swim. And if he can't, I guess he won't live. Giving names, get your change, he ain't hate a bill. They nothing, Charlie. Let's go. I am the grain.
I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real.
Oh yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go out there. WashChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I'll go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, episode 31 of the Hammer and Hank Show premieres. You can listen to Hammer and Hank by searching up HAMMERIN Hank Show on all podcasting platforms or on this Hoppe Radio platform or with the Hammer and Hank Show Spotify playlist, okay? There's never a reason to miss it.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
It's me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
He is the misfit of radio, and he is fine with that. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Wow! Happy Hot Topic!
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah! Let's read some of these comments about the passing of Chicago radio legend and honestly the Mount Rushmore of 90s and 2000s radio, JoBo. We got a comment here from Tom Turner. So sorry for your loss. I felt the same way with Brother Weeze. Next message from Scott Andrew. Definitely hard news to swallow. What pipes that guy had. Next comment. I am so glad you called out Jeff Knight. He's a scumbag. Don't we all know that? All right. That was a 22-minute unorganized little speech for JoBo. Let's get to the news right now.
Today on TMZ. Okay, next week is Green Wednesday, and Snoop Dogg has a new cookbook on how to make delicious things with green.
Hell yeah!
Something to fit your taste buds. For sure. Remember the key word, buds.
Are you aware of Green Wednesday? Everybody smokes weed because of the anxiety of having to sit with all your relatives. And the day
I think if you do a sativa, though, it might make it worse.
before is Green Tuesday, then there's Green Monday.
Green Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
In advance of the release of the Epstein files, you can actually place wagers on whose names will be in the files.
But you know what I want them to do? We've been waiting so long for this. I want them to do like an advent calendar. It's like every day, like just
First funny thing she ever said.
December, like you get like a
Jimmy Kimmel is telling President Trump, I'll get off the air when you get out of office.
All right, so 2028. Bye.
about a snowflake, this guy. Every 5 weeks, he flips out and wants me fired.
It still bothers Trump that these late night guys make fun of him.
But I also want you guys to remember these two men when you call women emotional.
And when
Ha ha ha! She's on fire.
too emotional for leadership positions.
Wait a minute. On TMZ Live, I said I thought Michelle Obama was wrong when she said America's not ready for a woman president. Not by
Oh, those moods to be wicked.
what she's saying.
And then you said, hey, make sure that you guys cut that out in post. I didn't mean it.
Mark Consuelos.
Man, that woman's on her period.
He said adult children shouldn't get Christmas presents.
Kids are old. I don't like these parents. You could have all the money in the world, but they seem like douchebags, such twats.
Old Al. I'm not getting him anything.
He's right.
Oh, hold on. We don't give people we love gifts because of obligation. We do it because we want to buy for them.
Can I ask you something? How long have you been married?
20 years.
And do you give your wife a present every time?
Harvey, can you do me a favor and ask me the question, how long have I been married again?
Ha ha ha. That's pretty friggin' good.
Jessica Simpson reveals Ashton Kutcher's one-word response to learning she was still a virgin at age 22.
Oh, yeah. You know, he was like, I'm about to pop it.
Apparently, Jessica not doing the deed by that point surprised Ashton, who she romanced on screen during a guest spot on the 5th season of That 70s Show in the early aughts. Jessica said in a recent interview with Entertainment Tonight, I'll never forget telling Ashton I was a virgin. He was like, why? And for the now 45...
That is kind of weird, 21, 22. I mean, I waited till 21, but that wasn't by choice.
5-year-old, it all had to do with finding Mr. Right at the time.
Yeah, it's really worked out for you, Simpson.
Jessica recalled explaining to Ashton, because I haven't met my husband yet. At this age, I'm very innocent. I'm not thinking about other people and their sex lives at all.
Oh my God, she must have had like a really protective father.
As for why Jessica was so candid about her virginity, she tells the outlet, I've always been open. Legs crossed, but open.
What about some open up legs?
And Jess stayed the no sex before marriage course, turning in her V card on her wedding night with first...
Wow, that's why it didn't work out, because Nick Lachey is like, I'm going to get this girl. And then she ends up being a missionary queen.
Husband, Nick Lachey. The celeb told Blender magazine in 2003, it was the most amazing moment of my life.
Probably not for him, honey. The thing is, I don't understand waiting till marriage. Like, if you're like, obviously you don't want to put out on the first night and come off like a slut. But man, when you wait forever and ever, it's like you put so much pressure on the wedding night that it's going to be an epic fail.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Andy Richter is recovering from his time on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, you know, it had to be a lot for him.
Comedian was eliminated November 11th from the ABC dancing show. And less than 2 weeks after his elimination, he tells people, we'd dance a while and then I'd have to ice my knee. And there was a lot of pain and getting injections just to be able to keep going. So I'm healing.
Oh, that's good. I was so worried about you. What's going on with Diddy Boy?
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Sean Diddy Combs' life behind bars is coming to light. In a photo taken from inside New Jersey's Fort Dix Federal Correctional Institution on November 23rd...
He went great. He must have been a Just for Men member club.
The rapper wears a gray pullover and sweatpants as he walks down a corridor. With his graying hair and goatee in full view, Combs appears to smile at a fellow inmate standing off camera. And in a separate video published by TMZ, the footage of which E! News could not independently verify, Combs...
It's probably, I don't know. TMZ verified it, because you're losers!
...is seen in the same prison-issued garb, as well as a dark jacket and yellow knitted beanie while working inside the facility. Combs was transferred to Fort Dix from the Metropolitan Detention Center.
You know he likes that.
In New York in late October after he was sentenced to 50 months in prison on prostitution-related convictions. During his first week at Fort Dix, his spokesperson denied, quote, false and reckless reports that...
You know he likes that.
The 56-year-old drank alcohol created behind bars by inmates.
Probably did. He's getting turned up, giving some blunt jobs on her.
Combs' rep told People magazine in a statement published November 9th,
you know when he gets loose.
He has not violated any prison rules. His sobriety and self-discipline are priorities, and he is taking them seriously.
No, he's not. He doesn't take anything seriously. He's a scumbag!
We now know the fate of All's Fair. Ahead of the Hulu show's finale on December 9th, multiple outlets report that the Ryan Murphy drama, led by Kim Kardashian, has been renewed for a second season.
Of course it was. It got enough ratings. People don't realize that when you hate on it and you still watch it, you're giving it ratings. If you really hated it, you wouldn't have watched it.
All's Fair has become Hulu's biggest original scripted series premiere in 3 years, even though
I gotta watch him. Get some lube.
Reviews have been quite divided among critics.
I don't know about divided, it's pretty unanimous.
In response to the negative remarks, Kim, who stars alongside Naomi Watts, Sarah Paulson, Niecy Nash, and Glenn Close, playfully leaned into the criticism, writing on Instagram earlier this month, "Have you tuned into the most critically acclaimed show of the year? All's Fair streaming now." In between photos in the carousel post, she knowingly included screenshots of tweets both criticizing and praising the show.
All right, there you go. I guess I could have done the Kardashian news music, but oopsie doopsies. Boopsies.
Machine Gun Kelly makes a not safe for work confession. While performing at the F1 Las Vegas Grand Prix on November 21st, the singer thanks the crowd for attending with a personal innuendo, joking, "Just so you know, I'm not much far off from an F1 driver when I'm in the bedroom."
That's so corny. I hung MGK when I worked for Shane French in Cleveland. He's a good guy. Tries a little too hard sometimes to be Hollywood. He's a white boy from Cleveland.
Because I'm very fast, and it takes me a long time to get to the finish line.
Jesus Christ. We don't need to know that. I mean, I know I spill all my sexual details on the show, so I'm willing to talk.
The remarks come nearly a year after the 35-year-old and Megan Fox ended their on-again, off-again relationship while she was pregnant with their daughter, Saga Blade, who they welcomed in March. Despite their breakup, the pair have remained publicly respectful of one another. Back in September, MGK, whose real name is Colson Baker, told Jennifer Hudson,
I always love that. It's such a Cleveland white boy name.
That there's no bad blood between him and his former bloody Valentine, saying, quote, "It truly was an epic story of love, pain, and a lot of magic."
There's no magic there. If there was magic, you guys wouldn't have broke up.
Colin Gosselin is sharing his excitement over his dad, John Gosselin, getting remarried. John married Stephanie LeBeau on November 23rd in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Hannah and Colin, two of his...
She's so much hotter than Kate. You know, it drives Kate nuts. Nuts. Why can't I talk about that? Literally, I'm telling you, she is so much hotter than Kate. And Kate's was a security guard she cheated on him with.
8 kids were by his side for the festivities. Speaking about receiving the news of his dad's engagement, Colin tells Entertainment Tonight, November 23rd. "When my dad first told me, I was very happy for him. And my first thought was that he deserves this, as does everybody who finds their person. I think with everything he's been through, it just highlighted even more for me that he's really deserving of this." The 21-year-old adds, "It almost feels freeing. Even though it's not my wedding, I feel the sense of just happiness and freedom for him, on his behalf. Because of the things he's gone through, I guess he really hasn't had it easy in the past. So it's good to see this." And
there you go. God, Kate ruined everything, didn't she, when you look back on it? This headline sucks.
We now know the identity of the woman set on fire during a horrific attack on a commuter train. She's 26-year-old Bethany McGee, a business analyst. Her father is a college professor of biblical studies.
So she's a Nepo baby who's cute, who is in the city of Chicago, where there's criminals.
Cops say this lunatic poured gasoline over Bethany on a Chicago L train as she sat looking at her phone.
And he had 72 prior arrests. Good job, city of Chicago. And you thug protector known as Brandon Johnson, you loser!
7 days ago. Bethany tried to fight off her attacker and fled to the back of the train, but cops say the crazed man followed with a lit bottle and set her ablaze.
The female was just set on fire.
Police say Bethany, who is nearly fully engulfed in flames, tried to extinguish herself by rolling around on the floor of the train. As soon as the train came to a stop, Bethany ran out and collapsed on the platform, where bystanders tried to help and called the fire department. Bethany had burns covering 60% of her body. This photo captured her attacker strolling away. Today, outrage is growing after it was revealed that the suspect, 50-year-old Lawrence Reed, is a career criminal with 72 prior arrests.
I don't understand the city of Chicago. I don't know if it's about race or whatever, but they always protect the criminals. And then they wonder why they have problems and why it's the laughing stock of the Midwest. And every time you get a new mayor, you go, oh, it can't be that bad. And then it gets worse. Worse.
This guy, why is he out? 72 prior arrests. She's burned.
Just 3 months ago, Reed was charged with knocking a social worker unconscious.
Lawrence Reed had no business being on the streets, given his violent criminal history and his pending criminal cases.
But that thug of a mayor, Brandon Johnson, will protect his own.
Reed had plenty of second chances by the criminal justice system, and as a result...
Second chances, he had 72!
You have an innocent victim in the hospital fighting for her life.
All right. I'm so glad I moved out of Illinois. Chicago's a dump. I like this music.
Donald Glover, a.k.a. Childish Gambino, made a stunning announcement to an audience this weekend.
How y'all doing today?
The recording artist was performing at the Camp Flog-Gnaw Festival in Los Angeles when he took a moment to talk to the crowd, telling them he suffered a stroke last.
All right. I don't know if the music in the background is copyrighted or not, but yeah. He had a stroke.
James Patterson says he believes Marilyn Monroe was murdered.
There's the frickin' writer.
Best-selling author shares his take on the 1962 death of the icon, speaking to The Hollywood Reporter ahead of the release of his new true crime book, The Last Days of Marilyn Monroe. And while his latest project includes a disclaimer in the fine print describing it as a, quote, work of fiction, the mystery surrounding the circumstances of the actress's death has long been a source of speculation. And in the new interview, Patterson says in the lead-up to her death, the actress was, quote, treading in very dangerous waters. He adds she had these incredible relationships with President Kennedy and with Robert Kennedy and with Sinatra.
You know what that was called?
And with mafia figures. They told her stuff and she kept track of it.
Gosh, she got passed around like a blunt.
She had information that was kind of dangerous. As for why the author is taking on the subject of Marilyn's death, he says despite a decades-long public fascination, a lot of people don't know the story.
All right, there you go. And then here's Tara Reid, I guess got drugged at a bar or something. Poor Tara Reid's had a horrible life. That is one crazy broad right there.
Tara Reid says she was hospitalized after recently being drugged while at a hotel bar. The American Pie star details a traumatic incident.
I love this comment in the comment section. She looks very old. She's like 50, and she's done like 20 pounds of cocaine in her life.
That led to her being taken to the hospital during a recent trip to Chicago, where she believes her drink was spiked with an unknown substance. After checking into her hotel, the 50-year-old says she went downstairs for a glass of wine, which she left at the bar while she smoked a cigarette outside. When she returned, she found a napkin had been placed on her glass. She says in a November 24th interview with TMZ, "I thought that was weird because I didn't put that over my drink. Then I drank my drink, and without even finishing my drink, I passed out.
And that drink helped you not finish.
Before I knew it, I was in the hospital 8 hours later." She tells the outlet that when she regained consciousness, doctors told her she had been drugged, though she did not ask medical staff what substance was in her system.
Why wouldn't you ask that?
Actress was in the Windy City to appear at the Chicago Sports Spectacular November 23rd.
I would want to know what drug I got.
After being picked up from the hospital by her agent, Tara proceeded to her event as planned. All
right, there you go. Makes me wonder. I'm not saying it's fake, but don't you want to know what's in there?
How many kids did you guys want to have?
We wanted to have 4.
Erica Kirk is opening up about her motherhood vision in the midst of husband Charlie Kirk's assassination.
Yeah, she's really freaking me out. I'm trying to be sympathetic. Growing up, I knew Charlie Kirk. But my God, she just seems like a cloud chaser. It's like, go be a mom. Shut up. But then sometimes I go, am I being insensitive? But then sometimes I go, I just feel like she's using him. Like, I feel like if he would have known what she did after he died, her guilty close to J.D. Vance, and now J.D. Vance's wife doesn't have a wedding ring on, makes you wonder.
The Turning Point USA CEO shared on Megyn Kelly's SiriusXM radio channel that she was praying to be pregnant with her and Charlie.
Praying to be pregnant? Why? He's dead. They won't have a father. That makes no sense.
To be pregnant with her and Charlie's third child after the right-wing activist was fatally shot in September.
Seeing that was one of the most traumatic things ever, man. But honestly, I know, like, you got to make money off of Charlie because that's what you're famous for. But it's like when you say things like this and then you're kind of like rubbing up on J.D. Vance, it just doesn't look good.
In an excerpt from the interview published on November 24th, Erica explained that she and Charlie had been planning for more kids and why she was
you love making babies, huh?
Holding on to hope that their family could still grow.
You told me this in private, but
I love this part. Megyn Kelly's like, you told me this in private, but because I'm such a dirty, rotten imbecile, I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm the same person that sides with pedophiles. I'm a moron.
How many kids did you guys want to have?
We wanted to have 4. Yeah. And I was praying to God that I was pregnant when he...
That makes no sense to me. Maybe because I'm atheist. I wouldn't want to be pregnant. I mean, I can't get pregnant. But as a woman, I would be thinking, thank God I'm not pregnant. That is that weird conservatism, man, where they always reproduce.
He got murdered.
Oh, wow. I thought of that once.
What if she was pregnant with JD's kid? That'd be crazy.
Just like whether it was meant to be or whether we'd get news like that.
I was like, oh, goodness, that would be the ultimate blessing out of this catastrophe.
That is just the opposite of what I think. Maybe because I'm kind of liberal in the middle, but I like the way Republicans deal with money, but I just can't imagine thinking that way.
Erica is mom to her and Charlie's 2 young kids, a 3-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son. And she noted that losing her husband has inspired her to tell others with similar dreams of having big families not to hold out.
Yeah, life shiner.
So now when I see young couples, I tell them, please, don't put it off. Especially if you're a young woman, don't put it off. You can always have a career. You can always...
No, kids ruined a career. What are you talking about? You have a career because you have Charlie's money.
No, go back to work. You can never just go back to having children.
Yeah, JD definitely knocked you up, and we'll have to see. All right. You see here, Sarah Hyland is looking pretty good for middle age. I mean, if she lives to 70, she's 35 years old, rocking a bikini on the beach. The daughter from I don't know why I was going to say 51st Dates, from Modern Family. But we've heard she's kind of a bitch in real life. So supposedly Offset wants revenge on Stephon Diggs. Yeah, I'd be mad too if my baby mom is pregnant. Joe Burrow is going to be playing on Turkey Day, so that's going to be good. That'll be a good time. Watching good old Joe Burrow. Let me see what else we have here. Here's Diddy's son talking about his dad's release.
You gonna miss your dad during the holidays?
How's your dad holding up?
Good.
Is he holding up all right? You talk to him a lot?
Yeah.
You talk to him?
Man, this guy's kind of stupid.
Look, there's a lot of talk.
He on the way home.
Is he gonna be on the way home?
Did you get the part in?
He gonna get the part in from Trump.
In the new year?
Because him and Trump used to run train to Melania.
We'll see. Fingers crossed.
All right, there you go. He just talks like a douche. So there are rumors that Michelle Obama is on Ozempic. This Ozempic craze is absolutely, positively out of control. I don't know why every woman thinks they need to be skinny all the time. The natural beauty, to me, because I've hooked up with a lot of moms, because I like older women. the natural beauty to me is when you see a woman, she's got a little bit of a gut, her boobs are kind of big, and she's rocking a nice, like, thick body and a big butt. But then when girls get, like, pencil thin, it's like it doesn't look good. Michelle, you had kind of a booty on you. You look good. What are you doing? No wonder Obama talks to other people. I'm kidding. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. All right. Finally on Happy Hour, we're going to talk about this clout chasing moron.
New here at 5 o'clock, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, is giving more insight into her public feud with podcaster Pablo Torre.
She's just mad that everything he said is true and that she got caught. She's a moron and a clout chasing dummy.
The 24-year-old says she is going to sue.
She's literally older than any of Belichick's kids or in-laws.
Him, and she has the receipts to back it up. WRL's Ashley Rowe is here to explain.
Dan, it's been busy in the last hour. Hudson posted 2 screenshots on X, seemingly trying to prove false reports from Pablo Torre. Take a look at this. The post says, quote,
if you're reacting to it, it's probably true.
One of many inaccurate and materially defamatory reports about me by Pablo Torre. I did not fill out any UNC internal documents or forms pertaining to the family directory.
Of course the school's going to protect you. They want this to go away because you've been annoying.
This is after Torre reported in May that Hudson filled out an internal UNC document with the wrong birthday, he said, to make herself seem a year older.
I could see her doing that. She's a clout-chasing moron.
However, in a text thread between Hudson and UNC's Chief of Staff Personnel, Emily Muse, it appears Muse is responsible for entering the wrong birth year for Hudson on the family directory. So Hudson's saying, it wasn't me. This is 24 hours after Hudson posted to Instagram.
She just looks like such a brat. You just look at her and you're like, God, I know that it's a two-way street, that Bill is using her for sex, and she probably cooks dinner, but she has no credibility. She ain't waiting for his riveting personality.
Instagram with the caption, P.S.
At least some sugar babies have sugar daddies have personalities.
24 hours after Hudson posted to Instagram with the caption, P.S. I am suing you.
Good luck with that, honey. That ain't gonna go far. Like you haven't gone far in life without riding the man.
Followed by Torre's Instagram handle. Yes, they have been busy back and forth on social media.
I wonder if Torre regrets it at all, or if he's all in.
The post includes a picture of herself wearing a necklace that spells out the word banned and holding an all-access pass to UNC.
Cool. You're a clout chaser. You remind me of my dirty, rotten ex.
Torre, you see, has devoted at least 5 of his popular podcast episodes to Hudson and her relationship with Belichick. Back in May, the podcaster said sources told him UNC banned Hudson from football facilities. UNC quickly refuted that claim. Hudson,
of course they're going to refute it. What are they going to admit it? Oh, yeah, it's dirty around and broad won't leave.
Has been seen on UNC sidelines ever since. Now, Torre replied to Hudson's post on X saying, quote, Hi, Jordan, I assume this means you're declining my invitation to be a guest on Pablo Finds Out. Either way, I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, Pablo.
Yeah, he ain't scared.
WRAL reached out to Hudson asking for more details about
and didn't hear back.
This potential lawsuit that she's saying she's going to sue him. She didn't respond.
I will never understand why the news report is like, oh, yeah, we reached out. We didn't hear back. It's not a good look.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks. Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his s
Sean Mack, Bogus Boys collaboration, you dig? We keep it all Chi-Town, you understand? Cause we getting money. Sean Mack, Premier, you dig? Don't feed the killers. Don't forget to check out Bogus Boys. MySpace.com/Bogus Boys Infrared. You dig? Sean Mack, Premier, Chi-Town. Let's do it.
Raised on the south side of Chicago. Gang bang all my life, nigga, all I know is moving on the op on the beat song. My teacher asked me what I want to be, said a G for the peace stars. Never false flag from the load of the wild hunters. Neutron killer nigga, you either ride under the 5 or the 6, and you better know your lick when you walk up in the county and they ask what you is. All well GD, Vice Lord, Latin King, BD, MC, New Breed, Spanish D. They living by the creed in the state of Illinois. Chief still pull rank on the streets from in the joint. I've been appointed a position of authority within this organization. You don't wanna war me, so act accordingly before I put it in effect. You catch a ugly violation if you disrespect.
Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock his back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it.
We in the middle of the action. In the midst of the gunfights and stabbing. You better have that card with you when you pass it. Cause we are making express spot casket. Better ask in the Illinois boys grinding. I don't think a nigga out here who will really drive it. See, I'm highly respected. You know the way we see gangster and faster. I got board members that is well connect. And we believe in the chairman we elected. A force to be reckoned. You got a death wish, you go against your brain. Time to die now. We got rules and regulations in the
Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock his back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it, Joe.
Shit, I don't know what you heard. All I know is care self-recording when you come to Chicago. Make sure you understand that we gangbangers. We don't care about no damn rap. But on that note, let's get this shit straight. I ain't the one to lip box, reaching back and forth on a mixtape. Even though you say that's hip hop, but nigga, I don't play. A motherfucker this county gon' get popped. Nah, I ain't waving a threat. I'm just letting you know when the dough, I'm as gangsta as it get. Now play with it like you think I'm joking. We'll come shoot your town up, bounce on the first thing, smoking. Charlie, it's that real. I'm telling you, don't let this fucking rap shit get your ass killed. Goofy, that beef ain't shit to me, especially when I just signed the deal. I need the publicity.
Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock his back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it, Joe. Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the clip. Everybody say the shit. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it, Joe.
Chicago shit. Honest. Or else. Turn that hat straight to perpetrate around here.
Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Oh, yeah. Here's about 4 air checks of the Eddie and JoBo show, and then I'll play my appearance on Eddie's show last year.
B96, Chicago's Dance Beat. We're the radio station giving away a plane load of winners to Jamaica with Eddie and JoBo's Beach Bash. Call now and register if you want to go. 312-266-9600.
And here's a good reason. Rain turning into snow and a high today 40. Tonight it's going to go down to 15. Tomorrow only 20 with more snow. This bites. It's 39 right now.
All right, I want you to close your eyes and imagine you're back asleep. Why is it we sleep so much better when the rain is raining now?
I left my windows open last night.
Oh, hear the traffic on the black streets. No diggity. Ooh. Liz Taylor's recovering after a brain surgery yesterday. She's okay. 2-hour operation.
They got that real new easy way. They put this thing up to your head and it tells exactly where the problem is, and you don't even have to shave the head anymore. She's probably glad about.
I'd hate to have a brain scan, man. God knows what they'd find in my head.
Yeah, well, if anything.
Well, you heard the story of the Illinois Supreme Court. Airhead. Illinois Supreme Court upheld a DUI conviction by Naperville police. They upheld it yesterday. The guy was just in his car because his girlfriend wouldn't let him sleep at her apartment.
Yeah, but he had the engine running because
it was cold. He was cold, and they arrested him. And they
how are they going to know if he wasn't just driving, though? I can see both sides, but it does kind of bite.
Let's go to a car phone. Rich is on the road. Rich, you want to chime in on this? I think it sucks. What do you think?
Hello?
Yeah, you got a DUI?
Yeah, I got one about 11 years ago, and I was pulled over in my car, and I was sleeping when I got it.
Yeah, was your car running?
Yeah, it was. That's why I got the DUI, and the police told me next time I'm going to do that, to put the keys in the glove compartment and get in the back seat of the car to sleep. As long as the keys are out in the open, they consider that a tent and a DUI.
So if you put them in the glove box?
If you put them in the glove box or if they're hidden, as long as the keys are out in the open and you're in the front seat of the car, you're gone.
You know, on a Friday night, man, half of Chicago's drunk, so you remember
this
tonight.
is on a Thursday night.
Well.
All right, take care, buddy.
Thanks.
Let's go to Mundelein and Joanne. Hello, you're on B96. What do you think?
Good morning, and welcome back, Eddie and JoBo. We're so glad to have you back.
I think I remember your voice.
No, I've never called in before, but I've listened to you guys. I actually would never listen to B96 again after you left.
Oh.
I wouldn't. I just love your morning show.
Whoa.
Anyway, I used to work for a manufacturer and distributor of alcohol breath analyzers. I did that for 7 years. I ran the company, and he sold it. So it's in Ohio now. And the law is you can't be in the driver's seat. Had he been asleep in the passenger seat or the back seat, he would have been probably okay. But he was in the driver's seat, and that's stupid.
Frankie says you're wrong.
No, you're wrong. Anytime anyone's in a car at all.
I know that's the law. I know that's the law.
Let's get a cop to call.
But you can protest it under if you're not in the driver's seat.
Only if you don't have the keys in your possession.
Well, he shouldn't have had the keys in his possession either.
Well, you're busted.
Well, he was cold. He wanted to warm his engine up.
I understand that, but
warm himself up.
Most states you can protest it as long as you're not in the driver's seat, because there have been protests done. And as long as you're not in the driver's seat, even if he had been in the passenger seat, not even in the back seat, he would have been okay, because it's impossible to drive from the passenger seat.
You know what we'll do?
I don't know. You don't know my ex-wife.
She used to drive in the back seat too.
That's the only thing she did back there.
Let's get a Chicago cop to call.
That would be a good idea.
96.
But you know what? A lot of that stuff, the police don't really know the laws either. You really.
Boy, that's real helpful.
No, I'm serious. It's because each state now has their own rulings as well.
We'll
each village has their own.
We'll find out what it is for Chicago. Joanne, you're the best.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Have a.
All right, bye-bye.
Chicago. Melissa, hello.
Hello, I have a similar situation.
What happened?
I'm 18 now. When I was 16, I was sitting in my mom's car on the driver's side, and they arrested me for no license.
Did you have a license?
No.
You were just sitting and not driving?
Right. My mom had the car running.
You see, but anytime you're behind a vehicle, when a car is running, or drinking or what, you're responsible for that vehicle. If you don't have a license, you will get busted. That's the law.
Yeah, my mom was teaching me how to drive for my license, though.
Yeah, I was 3 years pre-med, same thing. I know.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what's amazing? Little kids, though, get in there. I used to get my mom and dad's car in the driveway and get out there and fake like you're driving. Does that mean I would have got arrested for having
the car wasn't running and it's in the driveway?
I let my daughter back the car out of the garage, that kind of thing.
That's normal. Well, we need a Chicago cop to give us a definitive interpretation of this law, because I know a lot of people sleep in their cars on Friday nights and in parking lots of bars.
I know a lot of people that do that, too.
Why are you looking at me like that, Eddie? 591-9696. Eddie and JoBo, it's Friday!
Now an NBA tall table.
I met Scotty Tippett at McDonald's
on the next Montel.
Tonight at 9 on UPN Power 50, WPWR TV.
Coca-Cola Classic presents Eddie and JoBo's Beach Bash in Jamaica.
Now boarding all passengers for Eddie and JoBo's Beach Bash in Jamaica here on Air Jamaica. Eddie V, who is boarding this hour?
Well, hopefully, Candy Lessman of Kenosha.
Area 414?
Yeah.
I didn't know we had cheeseheads. Listen to our show.
Yeah. And there's no Packer paraphernalia allowed in Jamaica.
We can't get to the phone right now, so if you please leave your name and number, we'll get back to you.
Candy.
Oh, man, we wanted to take Candy to Jamaica with us.
Even though you're a cheesehead, man, we'd love to go and melt with you on the beaches.
Oh, man, you got to change that answering machine. How hard would it have been to put on that answering machine? Eddie and JoBo are back on B96.
Well, we may call you again up there in area code 414. Hey there!
Yeah, in the meantime, change that answering machine. We want to send you to Jamaica next time, okay?
God, are we going to have a melting pot of what? Cheeseheads? Bye-bye.
You can win a seat on Eddie and JoBo's plane to Jamaica. Just call 312-266-9600 and register. Then every time your phone rings, just answer.
Eddie and JoBo are back on B96.
Eddie and JoBo are back on B96.
Who was going to meet that guy last night she met over the internet? I wonder if she's listening. Call us back. I'd like to find out how that date went.
I bet it went great.
I see 40,000 marriages are consummated a year now through people that meet through the computer.
My dad's been married 25 years, been constipated.
Rain changing to snow in a high 40 today and then getting real cold and snowy over the weekend. It's 39 right now. We have a Chicago cop on the phone.
Officer Pete, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
From the 9th District.
Hey, got a question for you. Did you hear about the Naperville story? The guy was simply in his car
with the engine running
in the parking lot of his girlfriend's apartment complex, and he got a DUI. He said, I had no intention of driving. I just didn't have anywhere to stay. And is that against the law?
So now, where was he sitting at?
He was sitting in his girlfriend's apartment complex parking lot in the car with the engine running because
he was like laying down in the front seat.
Okay, yeah. If the engine is running and you're in the driver's seat, you could be written for a DUI.
How about if the engine's not running?
No, the engine has to be running and you have to be behind the wheel.
All right, so if he was in the back seat but he still had his keys, we got so many different interpretations of this. Somebody said if the keys have to be in the glove compartment, or the keys can't be in the car at all, or something.
Wait a minute, are you sure yourself? If the guy's drunk and he's in the front seat of his car, but it's not running, that's not DUI?
No, it's not DUI. The car has to be running.
Why did the Supreme Court say? Oh, okay, the car has to be running.
Right.
Frankie, you're still shaking your head. No.
Yeah, because
this guy's a cop.
Yeah, but I know that they can still arrest you. Public and they can nail you on 5 different things if they want. You know I'm right, Pete.
What are you talking about? Stuff now.
Say what?
We were talking about DUI. As far as this.
No, he got a DUI. $250 fine, 1 year court supervision.
Pete fried out.
The engine has to be running to be behind the driver's side.
And the car phone has to be working for us to understand this bit.
Put him on hold for a second. There you go.
You know, he would have stayed at a hotel, he said, but he only had 25 cents in his pocket, so.
I know a hotel he could have gone to.
Yeah. Let's turn on. Frankie, I do know.
I've tried them all.
I do know you have it all together when it comes to crank calls. What are we doing this hour?
There's a brass bed for sale, and
well, he could have slept.
He could have slept in the brass.
Oh, yeah, I am. I just bought a new car.
Low on dough, but wants to go to the show.
Yes, I do.
We'll be your
I
hero.
want to say that I love you guys so much. Listen to you every morning on my way to work.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an accounts payable assistant.
I think we need to send her to the show.
Do you have a cubicle?
Kind of.
Hey, Tammy, we got tickets to the Halloween bash for you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Let's hear it for the 9-to-5ers working their butts off.
Let's go to Streamwood where Paul listens to Eddie and JoBo. Hey, Paul.
Hey, how you doing?
Are you low on dough and you want to go?
Oh, yeah, I want to go.
Well, how come you haven't bought the tickets? I mean, what's your financial crunch?
Man, I've got a kid and a little rough times right now, you know?
Yeah, if it's the Pampers on one side or B-Bash tickets on the other, I understand where you got to go with the Pampers, right?
Exactly. But, yeah, you guys are the shiznit. I wake up every morning waiting for you guys.
I guess you can say that, right?
The shiznit.
The shiznit, all right.
Yeah.
Paul, we got tickets for you, bro.
You got tickets for me? Cool.
Yeah.
Who's that in your car?
I love you guys, man. I love you guys.
Who was that screaming?
That's the only reason why I wake up in the morning ready to go to work.
Who's that yelling in the background?
Oh, that's my girlfriend waiting to go with me.
Oh, well, she's going.
Yeah, she's going.
All right.
I bet Mom's going to watch the baby.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, it's little brother.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy, if you'll trust him.
Hey, check it out, man. Another call from Streamwood. It's Beanish.
That's it.
Hi, Beanish.
Hey.
We've talked to Beanish before. There can only be one Beanish in Chicago.
Have we talked to you before?
Yes, we have.
Have you ever been to a Halloween bash?
No.
Why not?
I have no idea. I always miss it. It's just really sad.
Well, what's your financial situation? Are you low on dough?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, I think we need to send you out to Beanish.
Oh, thank you. I love you guys.
We'll introduce you to Lewis. He always smells kind of beanish.
I don't know what the hell he had yesterday, but I think it was that hot dog over at Hot Diggity Dogs. I thought mustard gas was
Poison.
Something they did in World War II.
Okay.
Lewis is still.
All right.
Okay. We'll karaoke up next. You gotta have a little fart humor on the show, right?
Thank you, JoBo.
We'll be back with more winners coming up next.
I walk under ladders, I got teeth like cats. And when I smash a mirror, I dance on the glass.
And tonight at 7, get a double helping of Dinner and a Movie on TBS Superstation.
Eddie V, it's the longest weekend of the year, so don't forget at 2 a.m. Sunday morning, officially turn your clock back so you get an extra hour.
Yeah, spring forward, fall on your face. Hey, an extra hour on the weekend. I got a great suggestion.
What's that, Eddie V?
Go up to Fox Lake Ford, where I got my car, where Julian Jumpin' Perez got his.
And I think I'm going to get mine, too.
I love my Eddie Bauer Explorer, man. I cruise in that thing. It's like driving on ice.
You know what else? We hate to sound that little emergency alarm, but the 0% financing ends on the 31st, which is next Wednesday. What are you guys waiting for?
Frank Barnes is the owner, the proprietor, and a good friend of the radio station, and he knows the economy bites big avocado pits right now, so 0% financing. So you're not paying any interest charge at all on the car. Come on, you better jump on this.
And they got a lot full of them. You get all the Fords you want.
Oh man, I looked at like 12 different Eddie Bauers. I pick one off the lot. A lot of people, order a car ahead of time.
I want mine now. I want mine now.
I went up and looked around. I found the blue that I love. Me and blue cars.
Yeah.
We count only blue cars.
And that new car smell in Eddie's Eddie Bauer with that leather seats. Oh, I won't get one.
Yeah, the car smelled great. My credit smelled horrible. But Renee, the finance guy, he took the deodorant to my credit, man. I tell you what, if he could work out.
Smell the potpourri from here from Eddie's
seriously,
credit
folks,
report.
you think big, high-paid radio guys and all, but when we got fired and I got divorced, my finances went into the toilet. I got like an F credit rating, and he somehow worked it out, and I got great financing.
Hey, it's a little drive up there from the city, but Frank will make it worth your while. Fox Lake Ford, Route 12, downtown Fox Lake, or you can call them at 847-395-3400. You guys, when you support our life clients, you don't know in these down economic times how much it helps us, because Frank goes, yeah, somebody mentioned that they heard it on Eddie and JoBo.
Yeah.
Go buy a car, 0% financing through Wednesday.
It's worth the drive.
Friday on B96 112, Peaches and Cream, you got Eddie and JoBo.
And the Queen Bee.
We're like two bricks, and she's the mortar that holds it together.
Yeah.
Or for you pastry freaks, we're like two layers of cake, and she's the big frosting.
Cream filling. Oh, I like to be the cream filling.
Hey, where's the cream filling?
It's a cold day, baby. Bring it on. Bring on Friday Night Football.
Yeah, cloudy, windy, and cold with a high 45. The wind's going to blow from left to right as your quarterback is playing in the first quarter. Whatever.
Okay.
And then lows down to about 30 tonight. That's below freezing. It might be down in the upper teens in some of the far west suburbs. And then sunny tomorrow and 45 again. Right now it's 35 and the wind chill about 24.
So Jeff Owen, our board op, big Star Wars fan. Did you buy the DVD of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace?
No, I have not bought it.
What?
How would?
It set a record, 2.2 million in 1 week. It beat the record 2 weeks ago of The Mummy Returns.
Even without Jeff's help.
I can't believe it. I'm totally shocked.
I'll help next week.
He got The Godfather with 600 hours of extra, Martin Scorsese commentary.
So we just ran. Lewis is going down to get the overnight ratings. I'm curious how Friends did versus Survivor, the third installment of Survivor
I'm
last
going
night.
with Friends.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Justin Timberlake going to your show, Friends?
Hey, that's all right. It's another nail in the coffin of Survivor.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson this morning is going to move to Denmark, according to a Danish gossip magazine.
Well, I just want to help out with all the terrorism.
Yeah.
I heard there's a lot of problems over in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
No, it's Amsterdam. Copenhagen, Amsterdam.
I was never very good at geology.
You know why he's moving, ladies and gentlemen? Because he wants to continue his explorations into the beautiful blonde Danish girls. Okay.
Right.
Ooh, I just like the Danish pastries.
Well, I'll give them an earful.
Okay.
Or vice versa.
Let's go to Avita.
At 591-9696 to win $100 in cash instantly and qualify for a chance to win $1 million.
But it was on Russian Division, man. It was ladies' night. She was out drinking. I was drinking.
All right.
She's just getting home now. Call us up. You have a chance at $1 million, all right?
From Coca-Cola Classic and B96.
Call now.
Chicago Dance Beat. Chicago Dance Beat. Eddie and JoBo. B96.
The girl overslept, now she's late as hell. Said she's gonna skip a shower and she'll probably smell. Tried to get herself just a few more winks. Now her wardrobe's funky and her makeup stinks. The worst thing about it, as you probably know, is she's missing part of Eddie and JoBo's show. Don't go pressing your snooze alarm.
Don't go pressing your snooze alarm. Don't go pressing your snooze alarm. Don't go pressing your snooze alarm. Don't go pressing your snooze alarm. Don't go pressing your snooze alarm. Don't go pressing your snooze alarm. Don't go pressing your snooze alarm.
Boy, did you guys hear that love test a few minutes ago, Eddie? We haven't had an unsuccessful love test in a while.
Yeah.
On the left side, by the way, it's JoBo.
On the right side is Eddie V.
It's just a little bit after 6. Maria Abate, you have another 26 minutes to call Eddie and JoBo for $100 and a chance at $1 million from B96.
All right, today, check this out, baby.
Oh, it's beautiful out.
Partly sunny, or it says here, patly sunny, but, you know, we got it down
Thank
pat.
you for that, Eddie.
And a high of 75. Right now, it's only 70 degrees.
All right, we're going to open up the phone lines today. Anything at all you want to talk to Eddie and JoBo about, 591-9696. First of all, am I the only one in Chicago? I am sick of hearing about the Bulls. Yes. We have a new coach. Phil Jackson's not coming back.
No, we don't have a new coach. We know our director of operations.
Todd Musburger, Phil Jackson's agent, said, what the hell? He said he's not coming back. He's not coming back.
You know what? They said yesterday that they put the onus on Phil Jackson now. Now the ball's in his court, so to speak, that he has to come back. To me, I thought that was more Weasley than anything.
It was a public relations ploy, Eddie. They're good businessmen.
But they're not, because to me that was so obvious that it makes them look Weasleyer than ever, if that's a word. Weasleyer.
Tim Floyd's been their man for a while. We all know that. Michael Jordan, remember, loves money, loves basketball.
Well, so if they're trying to make it so that if Phil Jackson says no, that he's a bad guy, but he's not.
He's already said it. They said he's coming. 2 years ago they said, look, you got one more year, that's it.
They know darn well they want this guy as the coach right now, and so they go, Phil Jackson.
I think we're not that dumb. We all know what's going on. Look, just if the guys come back, tell me when they come back. Michael ain't going to make his announcement for a while, so what's the big deal? There ain't no scoop to be had, okay?
Opening games in Cleveland.
All right, let's go.
If there is one.
All right, Jeff Andrews, you got 20 seconds. What's the movie of the year, Mr. Hype?
Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
4 stars from Ebert.
Is it going to be better than Armageddon was the movie of the year last year?
It's a story-driven movie. It's going to be pretty emotional like Platoon was about 10 years ago, where like the war veterans and stuff.
Bloody with intestines falling out and everything. Yeah, he said it's graphic. Be ready.
All right, 591-9696. Anything at all you would like to talk about? Can I do one more thing, Eddie?
Sure.
Got 27 email yesterday from angry moms that they mentioned you too, and we have no heart. We have no heart on the show.
And why is that?
Well, because, let's see, the Backstreet Boys are coming, NSYNC, Janet Jackson,
Hanson,
and the Spice Girls are all coming. Just tell me real quick, and we get a usual email and letters. Now, I feel bad because the kids that have handicaps, they want to know why I personally can't get them backstage, and...
Well, we can't. We don't get the tickets to give away anyway. That comes through promotions, or more likely, it's usually the promoters or the managers of the actual band that take care of the things with the disadvantaged kids and that kind of thing. I mean, we don't have any more power to get them in than we do, my mom.
Well, there's a story floating around about Cassandra, who was a cancer victim. Feel bad for Cassandra, but the Spice Girls manager told her. Now, this is not Chicago. Said, we just don't take kids backstage. I'm sorry. So Cassandra's mom was all pissed off.
So it's a big article talking about how they have no heart in their it's a no-win situation.
So what would you do, folks? I mean, I feel bad. If I could, I would take every disabled and handicapped kid backstage to Janet Jackson.
I would take every fan, disabled or not, that was really wanted to go see, but it's impossible to accommodate everybody in the world.
All right.
So we're not heartless. It's just impossible to do.
So I just wanted to make that public apology to parents of handicapped kids. I wish I could do a Make-A-Wish thing, but unfortunately the bands have said we can't do it.
But my daughter's more disadvantaged than that one.
Okay. It's coming up on 610. It's Eddie and JoBo. By the way, this morning on the show, O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, I'm going to make a crank call.
And we have Usher live. This is B96, 591-9696. Anything at all, hit us up. And Marsh McDouche with more love tests.
Oh, of course.
Welcome to Chicago, soon to be home of the world's largest Old Navy store.
At Navy Pier, July 23rd through July 26th at 600 East Grand Avenue.
Chicago's Dance Beat. B96.
Eddie and JoBo on Friday. righty, anything at all we can do for you today, give us a call. As a matter of fact, we have room for one quick before 7 o'clock love test. Marge, big douche.
Hi there.
All right, now here's the scoop. If you're a woman between 14 and 84, you want to find out if a man is in love with you, we crank call a boyfriend, but you got to make sure that he's awake now. Give us a phone number. We'll crank call him.
All right, then. Hey, speaking of boyfriends, tonight I'm going out to do this Miller Lite party with Tim Schomer in Countryside at Tudor's.
I love their wings.
You know, that's Hooters.
Sorry.
This is Tudor's.
Cool.
It's 6419 Joliet Road. We got Spice Girls Choice tickets to give away. Register for that while you're there. Got a trip for two to Puerto Rico to give away on ATA Airlines. But I want you ladies, especially if you had a boyfriend who goes, B96, God, I hate those guys. Yeah, Eddie implodes, yo.
That's right. Here
Tell
we
you
are.
what, bring him on out.
Hate us every day.
I swear, bring the guy out. He will have the time of his life, and he and I will be best as buds, okay? Drag his butt on out there. Tudor's tonight in Countryside.
Well, look who's on line one.
No.
Is this Maria?
It sure is.
Maria, do you say your name Abati or Abate?
Abati.
Abati.
You got a $100 bill and a chance at $1 million. Eddie and I are going to be meeting you very soon.
Okay.
At a chance at $1 million. But you got the money right now.
Oh, thank you.
Since JoBo's not going to ask, I will. Maria, are you Italian?
Of course. What else?
Now, wait a minute. It's 6:25 on a Friday morning. I figured every Italian woman is hungover from ladies' night at your local nightclub.
Pubberia.
You didn't go out last night?
No, I have 2 children I have to take care of.
Oh.
But I woke them up and told them I won.
All right, good. But
Mom, can we have the $100?
My first thing my son says is, Mom, I want a new pair of shoes.
all right, well, it'll almost buy a pair of Nikes.
Well, that's what he wants.
Well, congratulations. Nice talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's the last good movie you saw?
The last good movie.
Last time you went to a movie theater, what did you see?
Oh, God, it's been so long I couldn't even tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
But I took the kids to see Bambi and Mulan.
No, actually, the kids really aren't crazy about going to the show. They rather wait till it comes on tape.
Yeah. There we go. We're talking about
All right,
bread and
hang
butter
on.
there. You know, I am so sick of the hype that's going on anymore with movies because what they do, they make you feel like if you haven't seen this, well, what's wrong with you? I haven't seen Armageddon. I don't miss it. I haven't seen Godzilla.
Are you going to go see Hyping Private Ryan?
You know what? I am so sick of all the hype. You know what? My mom went and told me about a movie. She saw one about Mary. What is it?
There's something about Mary.
My mom went and saw that. My mom hasn't been. Yeah, she said that's the movie of the year. I'm like, okay, if I hear one more person tell me this is going to be the movie.
Well, I love movies.
I'm not saying that.
I'm going to see a couple this
Yeah, but
weekend.
it's like everyone is the movie of the year.
That's the movie of the year.
They got to hype them, you know? They're all up against each
Yeah,
other.
you hype, and then you go see it and you're disappointed. It's like,
Feeling hype.
all right, who wants to do a love test? We have 4 lines open. Hurry up, we got like 10 minutes. This is
Jumpstart, kid, get hyped.
I'm going to entertain this summer, so I want my house to look its best.
Now playing only in theaters.
632, Rich Scott, B96 traffic control. Let's scope the tollways. Tri-State northbound, we got an accident right lane at the Cermak Road Toll Plaza, heavy then into the 83rd toll, 31st to Cermak. That's B96 traffic and Rich Scott.
Partly sunny today, a high of 75. Right now we have 64 in Chicago and Indiana, 63 in the burbs. It's 632 at B96. I'm Jennifer Keifer in for Karen Hand.
Radio's greatest hits.
Where you hear radio the way it used to be. Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Airchecks.com.
That was part 1 of that song. This is the Killer Baby 96. We're the radio station that gives you 0 commercial hours, and we're going to show you how that works at about 9:15 this morning. Want to find out if the people are still behind the troops? Yesterday, well, at 7 o'clock, we played Whitney Houston with the national anthem. Today, at about 7:40, we're going to ask for car phones to call us up and hold them out the window. We're going to have everybody on every Chicago freeway honk.
So things are heating up over there pretty good. And now flying these missions at one mission per minute?
Yes, indeed, you do.
That's like JoBo doing shots on a Friday night.
That's right. I plan on doing this Friday night, too. All right, Confession Wednesday. Boy, we got some lightweight people. Hey, what's wrong with you guys? 591-9696. You guys have a rep to live up to. The world's most dangerous audience. The city of thick shoulders.
They got to be juicy today.
Well, let's try this wedding photographer. Line 1. Hello.
Okay, I'm a photographer. I work for a major studio here in Chicagoland area.
We had a photographer last week screw up some wedding pictures.
Yeah, really.
Well,
what could be worse?
Okay, the studio handles these major accounts, especially in the downtown area. And most of my receptions, I end up at all these big exclusive hotels downtown, like a hotel wedding and this and that. And basically, I work for the studio, so they could only afford paying me what they could afford paying me, and that's not much at all. So basically, when I sit down to dinner, And throughout the evening, what I do is I take my linen, I wipe out the glass, I put it in my camera bag. I take the china off the table, the silverware, wipe it with the linen, in the camera bag it goes. I have furnished my whole apartment with elegant.
Too bad chairs don't fit in camera bags.
If they did, believe me, they would be gone too.
Say some of those camera bags are big enough you can put small appliances in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Let me ask.
Go ahead.
Have you ever had to take a nude photograph of a bride-to-be for her husband?
I've had, well, not actually nude, no, it's like bourgeois photography.
Yeah.
Like elegant in like negligee.
The guy that did our pictures here at B96 a while ago, he brought all these pictures of women. So if you ever pose for some guy, you know he's showing them to all his friends.
Look at this one, man. She was hot, man.
Speaking of which, JoBo, have you seen these Polaroids I got?
Oh, that's, I remember who that is, yeah. Thanks for the call, guy.
You bet.
Okay, bye.
All right, let's get some juicy ones. Come on, guys.
You know where I bet
Come
we
on,
get some,
lady, let's get it.
You know where I bet we get some juicy stuff?
Where's that, Eddie?
Downstairs. If we hid like a bug on the wall in the Channel 2 men's room.
Yeah.
Or in the ladies' room, you know.
Either way, I might plant that one for you.
Yeah. But, you know, we could get a hidden microphone down there, probably by the end of Karen's news.
All right, we got the remote control, Mike. Let's do it. It's 6:23.
See what we pick up.
Got some more fog this morning, but it'll turn off cloudy this afternoon up to 44 for a high, dropping down to...
A special report today, only on the Channel 2 News at 4:30.
It's 6:28. B96 shadow traffic for the world's most dangerous drivers. Again, we got this dense fog to deal with. Visibility pretty low in some spots. The expressway starting to up to 44 for a high, dropping down to 32 overnight. Right now, 34 degrees in northern Indiana, 36 at Midway, 34 at O'Hare, and 37 downtown. Wind chills 15 above. It's 6:28. Anyone who's watched CNN in the last couple of weeks has become pretty familiar with Pentagon reporter Wolf Blitzer. And just to let you know, that is indeed his real name. Says his parents followed the Jewish tradition of honoring his maternal grandfather, and that's where he got the name Wolf. Wolf Blitzer's become quite a household product these days, so to let you know him a little bit better, he's from Buffalo. He's 42 years old. He joined CNN last year after 15 years with the Jerusalem Post. Says when he took this job, he thought the Pentagon was going to be a piece of cake type assignment. Surprise, surprise.
Who would name their kid Israel? Can you believe that? There's some people walking around with the name Israel. My name is Israel. And I think they would probably be discriminated against right now.
You make fun of names. Any name.
We got a lady that calls us.
Who would name their kid JoBo?
Yeah, you're right.
We got a beautiful lady that calls us named America, remember?
Now that's different. No, I can dig that. It's 6:29. That's what's going down. She's Karen Hand on the Killer Bee.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Now, live from the Channel 2 men's room, this is the 6:30 dumpage.
Well, hello, Walter. How are you? Installed too.
Is that you, Bill?
Yes, that's me, right over the wall. Is there any toilet paper in your stall, Walter?
Let me see if I can get a good perspective here.
Well, I need some. Can you throw it under the stall?
I think Connie took the last roll to write his sports on.
It would probably sound better that way. By the way, what does it say on your wall of your stall, Walter?
It has the Bell Arakawa's number here. 22, 28, 22. Maybe that's her measurements, Bill.
Yes, I think so, Walter. I see here it says, here's Gene Siskel's home number for throbbing good time. Call 1-708-434.
I'm sorry, I didn't get those last digits.
Well, I'll give it to you on the teleprompter later, Bill.
Thank you.
Walter, excuse me.
Whoever the hell we are.
Yes, it's hard to think when you're in the squatting position, Walter.
All right, well, I think I'm almost done. It's been a 3-flusher.
By the way, are you wearing your silk blouse tonight, Walter, for better rating?
Yes, I am. I didn't know, Bill, that these dress code parameters would extend so extensively.
This is the end of a message dumpers hit.
I didn't know it was going to get so long and so ugly.
6:31 on the Killer Bee B96 Eddie and JoBo Confession Wednesday. Whitney Houston.
Well, we do have a tape of that last bit, Karen.
Oh, fine.
Oh, I'm saying, wait a minute, JoBo, what are you doing with it?
Good.
Why don't you get down to the toilet, baby? B96. Whitney on the Killer Bee.
B96, Eddie and JoBo show at 6:35, Confession Wednesday.
Coming up next, we have a lady that says she's in the mafia, and she almost got busted yesterday, and she may want to quit. The most music in Chicago is on B96. We give you 0 commercial hours.
Please take a look back.
Bell Biv DeVoe on the Killer Bee, B96 in Chicago, 6:39. This is the Eddie and JoBo Show. Television ratings last week, Eddie. Cosby and Bart are back at it head-to-head. Bill Cosby, number 11. Bart Simpson, number 16. They're getting
Really?
close. Yeah.
Wow, that's the highest Bart's been in a long time. And the lowest Cosby's been. Must have been a very special Simpsons.
Did you guys hear about Alex Trebek taking a week off to be home with his new kid? He delivered the baby boy, his own son, himself, Sunday. Doctors let him do it. He's one of those guys that likes to get hands-on.
Hope the baby's life wasn't in jeopardy.
This kid's name is named Matt. Now, I like that name. Matt. That's a good name for a boy.
All right.
640, Matt Volkman. You should name your next boy that way, Eddie.
Areas of, I don't have my next boy.
Israel Volkman. Now, that would be a good.
No. Although I was thinking, I always wanted
Jordan
to name
Volkman.
No, that would be a conflict of terms.
Turkey Volkman.
Although the Air Jordan part might be kind of accurate.
Jesus, Eddie.
Areas of dense fog this morning, mostly cloudy this afternoon. High today, 44. More sun tomorrow, and up to 50. Right now, it's 34 at O'Hare and 37 downtown at 640.
Confession Wednesday, 591-9696. Eddie, let me ask you something. Why is it always the poor people that really take all this very seriously, like you and I do? Why is it they're always the ones that call? It's never the white-collar people, doctors, lawyers, the rich suburban people. Why do they
Because their confessions are major white-collar crime that would get them busted.
We got a voice disguise. Come on, grab us on our offer at 591-9696. Up next, we got a poor, young, scared mafia woman. Right now, here's Karen Hand.
The war update looks like the ground war could only now be 7 downtown. Wind chill 15 above. B96 shadow traffic for the world's most dangerous drivers. All the expressway showing pretty typical stuff. Lakeshore Drive, though, southbound at 642 on B96.
Well, we said goodbye to Sandy from Nutrisystem. She reached her goal. Now, today, we say goodbye to Silvio. Silvio's over and done with Nutrisystem. Yes, he's reached his goal. So if you see Silvio ever, his last name, I think, is Busco, I think. He lives up in Niles. Him and his wife, Dorothy, and a great
He
kid.
may call us just to shoot the breeze sometime.
Yeah, but he's done, too. He reached his weight yesterday. He's down to 185. It's over and done. He lost 55 pounds
He
in
was
about
at our
6
movie
months.
premiere last night, and women were whistling at him and pinching his butt.
We brought him up on stage. We said goodbye to him, and who knows who our next victim is going to be. It might be you. But if you want to lose weight, it's guaranteed to lose weight. As a matter of fact, some woman came up to me last night, Eddie. She said she lost 100 pounds on Slim Fast, and she put it all back on.
That night.
Slim Fast is kind of notorious for that because, you lose it and you get... Look what happened to Oprah.
It's not eating normal. It's not normal food. It's not food.
And if you're overweight, I'm not joking. I'm not poking fun at you.
With Pennzoil quality in every bottle.
Eddie, she's scared. She's on line 5, and she wants to confess. Take a deep breath. Go ahead. She's in the mob. She works for her cousins or brothers. Go ahead.
Well, yesterday, we had to make a delivery.
Now, you're in the mafia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we almost got caught yesterday, and it was like this cop was right next to us, and we had 25 G's on us. And, oh my God. And we passed it along to this guy, and cops got fishy, and we were almost going to get busted, and everybody separated. And we lost one of our guys.
You lost him? What do you mean?
Yeah, they took him in, and I don't know. Everybody's quiet right now. We won't do anything. We won't even talk over the phone.
So it's quiet on the streets of Chicago.
Yeah. And yesterday, it's like I'm the connector between all of them, right? And
You sound like you want to turn yourself in or something.
when you say I got scared all my wits,
How long you been doing this?
about a year and a half.
Wow.
Well, you still got time to clean things up.
Yeah, really. I mean, we're supposed to be non-judgmental. We're not supposed to make comments, but you can chill out. Are you afraid you're in too deep?
Yeah.
Now, what would happen if you were to go and resign?
Oh, man. No way.
Permanent retirement.
How did you get into it? Who recruited you?
Well, it's like my cousins and my brothers were in it, but, it's like I wouldn't put any attention, right?
Well, how much do you make a week?
Well, depends. Maybe from $3,000 up to $5,000 a week.
Jeez.
And that's just me using the phone.
But it doesn't sound like you're very happy about it, though. Money isn't everything.
No,
but that could be a cliche.
That's true, especially what happened yesterday. I'm scared out of my wits.
It ain't worth it. There are places to go for help. Hang on the line. We can talk to you.
Are you a user?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I've heard most dealers aren't. Hang on, we'll try to get you some help.
The most hit music all day. And in the morning, Twin Geeks. Eddie and JoBo on the Killer Bee. B96.
Foggy and 44 at 646. Sometimes the confessions, people need a little help. That's why they're calling to confess.
647. Here's Mariah Carey on B96.
I had it all.
the Killer Bee, B96 in Chicago. Well, Eddie, the world's most dangerous audience comes through. About 15 minutes away, we're going to get a call back on a Confession Wednesday. This is from a suburban businessman that moonlights. Well, I'm not going to tell you how he moonlights, but he does church functions. That's all I can tell you, stand by. And then we got a guy that is using the draft to get his friend to pay him back. They're all convoluted. They're very interesting confessions. They're all forthcoming.
JoBo uses the draft to make just to make friends. Who can I buy your draft?
That's right. Miller Genuine, 651.
By the way, you need some more friends last night after skipping out on your own movie premiere. JoBo
no way,
left,
baby.
Karen.
No, I didn't skip
Here we
out.
had this Julia Roberts movie that he got the whole theater himself.
Really?
And then he ditched. No, you didn't leave?
What happened was I left and I went out and sat in the van for a couple minutes to let the smoke clear from some of the steamy people who were out there.
Yeah.
And then I walked back up into the projection room and watched Sleeping with the Enemy. Julia Roberts is great.
Projection room. Do you believe that for 1 minute?
What if I would have got physically excited sitting next to her?
All right, when Julia Roberts went to her boyfriend's house, what did she do?
Don't start asking specific things.
What did she do over there?
Oh, you're talking about the hat thing where she was trying on all the different hats? I hated that part, though, where she was showing off her body and kind of like dancing around. Looked like a video clip. She was trying on all the different hats.
God, you didn't see that part.
Thank you. I was in the projection room. I'm sorry. I had to act like I leave.
You had a large projection. I noticed at the time.
It was my Scud missile in my pants.
I have a great idea for a movie.
It lands nowhere.
I have this idea for a movie I know is going to win an Academy Award.
What's that, Eddie?
This mysterious voice in my back of my head tells me to build a buffalo pasture.
Build a buffalo?
Yeah, and if I do, the Cleveland Indians will stampede across it. I haven't perfected all the details. Field of Wolves or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Please get out at home, Eddie, before you try him out on the air. Would you please?
Hey, does anybody want to do the cordless Olympics right after the news at 591-9696? Check this out, man. We have a JVC XLZ 300 compact disc player from the stereo liquidation sale going on this week.
I hear it liquefying now.
This is about a $300 compact disc player. We'll give you some things to do to scamper around the house. Cordless phone coming right up.
Oh, we got dense fog again this morning. Cloudy by afternoon, up to 44 for a high. Gradual clearing overnight, dropping down to 32, and tomorrow back up to 50. Right now, 34 degrees in northern Indiana, 36 at Midway, 34 at O'Hare, 37 downtown. Wind chill 15 above. 6:58. That's what's going down. I'm Karen Hand with Eddie and JoBo on the Killer Bee, B96.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have plucked her off the phone from the world's most dangerous audience, and now I'm going to try to make her a cordless Olympian. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Killer Bee, Yvonne Aganella. Yes, she's Italian. She's 5'6", 130 pounds. She's 21. She's a personnel assistant and a dance instructor. She wants to be a cordless Olympian for a JVC XLZ 311 compact disc player from the stereo liquidation sale going on this weekend at the O'Hare Expo Center, worth $300. Hello, Yvonne!
Hi, guys.
Are you ready to scamper around the house?
Yes, I am.
Work up a sweat to try and win this CD player.
Yes.
96 seconds on the in-studio clock. Yvonne, ready, set, go!
Yvonne, we need you to go into the bathroom and start filling up the bathtub. We need you to get it started filling. We want you to start that going. There it is. Lukewarm water, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Put the drain in. Put the drain in.
Do you have any musical instruments in the house?
Yeah, I have a guitar.
Okay, I want to hear it. Go strum the guitar.
Guitar.
18
Guitar. Oh, she's got help.
I need the guitar.
Come on, hurry.
Where is the guitar?
In the closet on the top shelf.
All right.
26, 27.
My guitar came out of the closet a few days ago. I'm real proud of it.
31.
In the bag.
Oh, no. 33. Come on, Yvonne. Come on, Miss Anello. You're losing time. 38.
There we go.
I am
and a fine tune it is. Okay, I need you to run to the bathroom and give us a B with your head down in the toilet, not underwater. Stick your head. I want to hear the echo of the toilet here.
God, I hope the kids flush before.
She got in the water. All right, do you have any toys?
Yeah.
All right, what kind?
I have a Pee Wee Herman doll.
I want to hear it make noise.
Okay.
How's the Pee Wee Herman doll going to make noise?
It's going to go.
65 seconds.
That sounds like it. All right.
70 seconds.
Yvonne.
Yes.
Go jump in the bathtub.
Go jump in the bathtub.
Wait a minute.
I want to hear it splash. No. Come on.
78, 79, 80.
I have pantyhose on.
Jump.
She said it, ladies and gentlemen.
With time on the clock.
Yvonne Agnello, you have 11 seconds left on the clock. You are an Olympic champion. You have won the JVC XLZ 311 compact disc player from the stereo liquidation sale going on this weekend at the O'Hare Expo Center. It's worth $300. Does that make your pantyhose wet or what?
Yeah.
Talking about the bathtub, Eddie. Come on. It's Black Box. I don't know anybody else. Thank God.
The Killer Bee is WBBM-FM Chicago B96.
Eddie and JoBo Show on Confession Wednesday, saluting the 126th Air Refueling Wing from Chicago, serving us right now in the Middle East.
You know, let's salute the whole plane. What the heck?
There you go. Coming up, a TV confession, Eddie. The Killer Bee, B96 in Pebbles, giving you the benefit. It's 7:08, 8 minutes after 7. If you're just waking up, today's the dangerous day. It's Confession Wednesday. Doesn't matter how bad you think it is. We had some woman that was a little reticent to call. She was scared. He's in the mob. She was some kind of a dealer or something like that. She almost got busted. She just wanted to get her off her chest.
Sometimes a good scare like that might set you straight.
Vietnam.
Do I sound like a stodgy guy? You know?
No, that's all right. That's where you're going to work. White suburban guy, Eddie, with family and all that. Listen, that's the way you're supposed to be.
You're a white suburban guy with a family somewhere. We don't know exactly where. We have tracers on them right now. They've all tried to leave the country.
If you want to give us a call, doesn't matter if you're a businessman on the road at 591-9696. Coming up next, we have a guy that, by the way, the transvestite that was going to confess got cold feet and hung up. So, guy, listen, if you're still listening, we'll keep a line open for you, a B line open till 8 o'clock, and that's as late because we got they're starting to pile in now. So.
It had something to do with a kissing booth.
But up next, we got a guy that got his friend to pay him back. A very unusual way. Stand by on Confession Wednesday.
Going to be a little foggy this morning and then cloudy this afternoon with a high of 44. And right now it's 34 at O'Hare, 38 downtown. And it's 7:09. Now, this E! Entertainment television channel, cable, that they don't get in many places. They pose a daily question. Yesterday it was about a kissing booth. What celebrity would you like in a kissing booth? And who do you think won? I don't know. They don't have the results yet.
I'd go for Julia Roberts.
Of course you would. Of course. But she could kiss like 4 guys at once.
Hey, come on. She wrapped them lips around anything she wanted. Who would you go for, Eddie?
I don't know.
Karen?
I don't know. If it had to be one of the major celebrity names, I know Kim Basinger probably win.
I don't think I want to kiss any of those ladies. Thank you very much. I just don't think I'd be into it.
I bet Mel Gibson would win the female one.
Tom Cruise. I mean, you know, they're...
Do they even have kissing booths anymore?
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
You know, Charlie Sheen.
Tom Cruise has razor lips. Do they even have kissing booths anymore? The AIDS scare? You know, I know they say it, you can't really get it from a kiss, but...
Tongue condoms, they have those? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do it through saran wrap. 7:10. Here's Karen Hand.
War update. There are conflicting reports this morning on just how much...
That's 1-800-67-LOJACK.
They're lurking at the world's most dangerous audience with Confession Wednesday. Go ahead.
A friend of mine, $500 a while ago, and he never paid me back. And now, of course, because of this money issue, we're no longer friends. And I've, for the longest time, been trying to come up with an idea to get the money. And it finally came to me. With all the worries of the war and the possible draft, I had this great idea. So what I did is I took the information that I had from when I registered with the Selective Services.
Right.
I whited out my information, Xeroxed it, typed in his name, address, all his information, and then stamped across the middle of the letter in red ink, active. And I mailed it to his house, certified mail, because all draft letters come certified mail. And I knew the following weekend we'd all be going out to, party. I didn't really hang around with him, but I knew he'd be there because it's just like a clique and we all hang around. And sure enough, the topic of discussion was how he got drafted. So he was all worried about this. So, as the night progressed and he started drinking a little bit, I approached him and I'm saying, listen, I know this lawyer who's got connections in the government who could get you off the active file to the inactive file, but it's going to cost you somewhere between $500 and $1,000. I go, I really don't know. It's just a friend of the family. And he's like, oh, that would be great. So I set up an appointment with a person who wasn't even a lawyer, was just another one of my friends who met him somewhere and said, don't worry about it. Within a few days, you'll get another letter that says inactive, but it's going to cost you $750 for me to do this, and you can't tell anyone about it. So simply what we did was we took his $750 and we mailed him another letter that said inactive on it.
All right.
So I got him back and I got my money back.
This is Chicago's fastest growing morning show, the Eddie and JoBo Show on the Killer Bee, B96.
Foggy and 44 for a high today. It's 34 now. It's 7:15. Julia Roberts as the shark in that last bit. Big snout.
Oh, come on, you're just jealous. I find it.
I'm sorry. The movie was okay, but she's just not that big a deal. Look at those lips. Imagine waking up with one of those big things, slime and all that, sleeping with the anemone.
I can dig it. Here's Janet Jackson.
What'd you say, Eddie?
Radio's greatest hits of today and yesterday. Where you hear radio the way it used to be. It's all right here on airchecks.com.
Tick-tock, clocks are juking, playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout out hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, he's our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe hour. Hoppe hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe hour is now over. Hoppe hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.
All right. Here is my 2 appearances on Eddie Volkman's show last year, and then Eddie Volkman when he called into my podcast last year talking about Bubba the Love Sponge.
So, how's your day going? It's Eddie Volkman on Star, and the Democratic Convention continues in Chicago, and these goofballs chopped through chain link fences and cement and all that, and they're in jail. So that's where they should be, because they gave them all the space they needed, but they still had to be destructive, and it's not a good look. Anyway, we're happy around here because it's National Radio Day, and what a perfect day to get a visit from one of my buddies in the business. I don't know, you've been in business as long as I have because you're much younger, but you've been in it a while. Welcome, Ryan Hoppe.
What's up, Eddie? Yeah, I'm visiting from Tampa. You are the reason I'm in radio.
Get out of here.
I saw your billboard with JoBo where you guys were posing all wacky in 2004.
With underwear or shooting rubber bands
something
or whatever.
like that. And the next morning I listened, and I used to skip school to listen to you guys all morning.
People tell us that. That's an
School
honor.
is boring.
Yeah, but it's National Radio Day, and you've been on radio with some big names.
Yeah, I've worked with a morning show in Cleveland and a morning show in Tampa, and now I'm actually syndicated. I host Hoppe Hour, which can be found by searching HOPPE Radio, and it's on from Podcast Radio in Tampa, and that's been super cool. So now I'm my own boss because I've always worked with people, but now I'm doing my thing.
I mentioned to you that you kind of resemble my son, right?
Yeah, I think you said that, Dallas.
My son, Dallas. But you are, how tall are you?
6'9".
6'9". And I just found out today he's wearing his size 18...
James Harden shoes.
James Harden. We're lucky to get the guy in the door. But anyway, so how's it in Tampa? One of my buddies runs the Info Tours bus down there.
It's cool. It's very hot. I've been able to kind of like stand outside when I've been in Illinois, because if you go outside for 5 minutes in Florida, you are sweating.
Oh yeah. Well, and the last few days have been great around here.
Been amazing. I've had so much fun. Had pizza. Had food. It's been amazing.
Yeah. You come back and you do all these things. Where'd you go to high school?
I went to John Hersey High School on Arlington Heights.
Oh yeah, brown and gold, right?
Brown and orange, just like the Cleveland Browns. The first principal was a Browns fan when they were good 70 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So we had Browns colors.
Hersey Huskies. That's right. We occasionally played them when I was at Maine North. So anyway, well, I hope you're going to have some fun. Sit in on the show.
Oh, of course.
Tell your friends and take some selfies and stuff.
Yes, sir.
And, you can give me a few tips. Show the old dog how to do some stuff.
I got you.
Because you're probably good with the latest technology and all that kind of stuff too, right?
Yeah, but there's like some things recently I've been like learning. Like I don't know much about AI, and a lot of my friends are like nerds in Florida, and they've been teaching me, and it's freaky.
It's going to take all our jobs, not just radio. I mean, pretty soon, and then they'll come and kill us. Like Terminator. Anyway, did you fly up here?
Yeah, I don't fit in the airplane. I'm 6'9", and my legs were squished.
Oh no, yeah. Let me ask you this: do you remember? Did the pilot have a beard?
No, he did not.
They usually don't. You know why?
Why?
I'll tell you coming up.
Nice.
That's a radio tease on National Radio Day. Welcome to the show. We're going to have some fun. Stick around. Well, all right. It's Eddie Volkman on Star. Time to head home here. It's a little cooler today. One good thing I like about the cooler weather is the bugs start to go away. Although this wasn't overly buggy summer. By the way, it's National Radio Day, and throughout the show, I've been sitting here with my buddy Ryan Hoppe. Went to Hersey High School, worked in some Chicago radio, then Cleveland, and you're in Tampa now.
Tampa's the best, man. The thing I noticed, the biggest difference between Illinois and Florida is I was going 85 on the highway and some guy was tailgating me. If you go 75 in Florida, you're going too fast. It's
Why?
Crazy.
Because of old people?
And I think it's just a very chill environment because the sun's out and it's just, it's so different here. It's crazy.
And gummies. The bugs are bigger in Florida, right?
Oh, yeah. If you live in any nice house or even a bad house, you're going to have roaches. They're very big.
Oh, and snakes in the grass.
Snakes and lizards. It's crazy.
Well, this is really disturbing. More proof that nature is pretty messed up. 2 researchers analyzed 161 spider webs and found out that spiders will catch fireflies but not eat them as long as they're still glowing. See, because the female makes the web, right? So the glow will still be going, so other fireflies will see the glow and be attracted to it, and they'll get caught in the web. And pretty soon they have this whole big supply, and that's how some spiders attract mates, because they got the table set for them, just like 1950s Donna Reed show. So then, as soon as the trapped glowing firefly loses its glow, they're instantly eaten. So how'd you like to be? It sounds like a horror movie. It sounds like a Vincent Price thing. As long as you continue to glow, you will live. The minute your light goes out. God. Bugs are creepy. Now I hate them even more. Actually, I'm not overly scared of bugs. When I lived in a downtown high-rise, there were spiders, like 5,000 spiders, usually little ones, all over the windows up high, because they just crawl up there. And my daughter, when she was like 2, would go, "Itsy bitty spider." Now we get like a tiny little spider in her room. and she screams bloody murder. My wife called me to the basement the other day. There's a huge spider down here. And I go, what's huge to you? And she goes, 3 inches. And I said, oh, really? Okay. All right. In spite of it all, we're going to do the senseless survey coming up for National Radio Day. Yeah, you can't build a radio without electronic parts, so we're going to call an electronics store. Stand by. Coming up.
Eddie, I want to ask you about this. I didn't realize this. So you know this. I've been in Tampa radio for 9 years now. And obviously the name down here, love or hate him, the name's Bubba the Love Sponge. He's sort of fallen off the map, but he made a huge name here. One time somebody described it as Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Bubba were like the 3 biggest things in Tampa radio. And I was listening to your interview with the B96 morning show 3-4 weeks ago, and that was a great interview. I didn't realize that Bubba took No Panties Thursday from you guys.
Oh yeah. I mean, we were honored. That was it. And the whole concept. Even when we were doing it for years, people would complain because they said that's disgusting. But we said it's like a no underwear thing for men and women. But you know, it just had a better ring to it. You know, nobody wants to hear about your boxers. So yeah, and a few people did some of those things. Because he was the night jock for a while on B96, not very long.
Yeah.
But I remember the funny story about him was he got an endorsement deal with Weight Watchers because he was a big guy, and they sent him a week's worth of food, and he ate it all the first day. It doesn't work that way. It's not fat dissolving type food. It's metered, measured food. So anyway, is he still on the radio there?
He does brokered radio down here. I actually made him really mad the other day. I was in a mood to kind of like bust balls because that's what you do in Tampa radio. And I tweeted out, there's nobody who's better at living in the past than Bubba the Love Sponge. And he took a screenshot of a DM I sent him like when I was unemployed like 7 months ago saying, hey, would you want to air my podcast on Bubba Army Radio? And he's like, this you? And I'm like, you really didn't burn me. I just asked for a job and I'm just busting balls. Because he's one of those cats, same with other people I've worked with in Tampa, they have no sense of humor. They're able to rip into everybody else, Eddie. And that's what I always liked about you and JoBo was that you guys were able to take a joke. I don't like the radio hosts that rip into everybody else, but then you can't do the same to them.
Right, and then they come back. You know what that is? That's just basically narcissism. And so, if you can't make fun of yourself, I've worked. You know, actually, there's a lot of people like that. It's what drives them to be in radio or in showbiz in general. So, I mean, you've met celebrities who are jerks and other ones who are just real down to earth, like Will Ferrell, nicest guy, and he said, I know I have a kind of style of humor that's not everybody's cup of tea. If you don't like it, I'm fine with that.
Happy hour. And like that, he's gone.